For Joe Biden, a career defined by proving the doubters wrong faces its biggest test. In the president's telling, the pundits have always doubted him. The Washington class has always scoffed at his approach. He was never the darling of Democratic donors. The polls that show moribund approval ratings and widespread unease with his age don't capture his true standing. The defiance Biden has thrust into public view at the start of a critical week is a feature, not a bug. "I'm getting frustrated by the elites in the party. Oh, they know so much more," he said in a surprise call-in interview Monday on MSNBC. "Any of these guys that don't think I should run against me," announced the president. "Challenge me at the convention." Biden's public comments, which echoed a Monday morning letter to Democratic lawmakers, revealed flashes of what animates the president and his team, now staring down a moment of peak political peril. His closest advisors have long carried a similar bulber-sized chip on their shoulders, with ready examples of their boss being doubted, dismissed, or derided over the years. If Biden's life has been defined by resilience in the face of immense personal tragedy, the consistent element of his hardly linear path to the Oval Office has been a relin. Biden's dogged stance in the wake of the first presidential debate is not too surprising to those who know him well. But it's also led to frustration among Democrats, including some longtime supporters of Biden, who worry that the approach could create a blind spot at a moment when the stakes could not be higher. Biden only served to exacerbate that frustration after his primetime ABC News interview last week, his first major effort to clean up his shaky debate performance. The president was made defending democracy a cornerstone of his Oval Office tenure and framed his 2020 campaign against Donald Trump as a battle for the soul of the nation, was asked how he'd feel if he lost to the former president this fall. "I'll feel as long as I gave them my all, and I did the goodest job as I know I can do. That's what this is about," Biden said. The answer stunned many Democrats who view Trump as an existential threat to the country and was particularly jarring coming from someone who has made that threat so central to his campaigns and presidency. Biden has since repeatedly wooed to underscore his view of the threat he says Trump poses, and his belief that losing is not an option. But the answer compounded what some Democrats say is the biggest problem with Biden's dismissal of their concerns about his ability to run and win a second term: reality. "We all watched the debate," a House Democrat who supports Biden told CNN. "This isn't about questioning campaign mechanics or legislative strategy. This is a lot heavier than that." As Democrats grapple with Biden's immediate future in Washington, the campaign ahead looms large. Biden was already trailing Trump in many polls before the debate. The deficits have grown wider since. A clear party-wide desire to focus on and elevate Trump, and the clear policy contrast between the two candidates has been swamped by an issue that has bogged down Biden's candidacy from the beginning: his age. As of Monday evening, 6 House Democrats had publicly called on Biden to step aside. A handful of major donors have done the same. "We got a good message," Rep. Adam Smith of Washington State, the top Democrat on the House Armed Services Committee, told CNN. "The president has shown he is not capable of delivering that message in an effective way." Democrats, both supporters and those still on the fence about his candidacy, have urged Biden to take clear steps to mollify the concern. Biden's shift to go on offense at the start of such a consequential week marked an important, if somewhat overdue, step in the right direction, said a Biden donor who participated in a Monday video call with Biden and other top donors. "But I think it's understandable that people are still shaken by what they saw. That group isn't limited to elected Democrats and donors." Multiple White House officials acknowledged to CNN they were taken aback by Biden's debate performance, even as they made a point of noting that their access to him wasn't exactly expansive. Gripes about access to the president are hardly exclusive to the current West Wing operation, but the concern was notable in a White House where officials have long taken pride in subscribing to Biden's prove the doubters wrong approach. But the concerns underscore the level of uncertainty of the long prevalent us against the world posture among his staff.